the same, you just take out the screws and the holding the board. As you take out the screws, you see the board begins to get loose. Or at least the side panel of the board begins to get loose. So let's play this out and just put the screws next to it and still come out. So now we have to take out these two, and these two. We're holding the board fast. And the metal shield or the heat seal or whatever. So what I want to do now is to make the board loose. One thing you have to know is you have to try to get the basic knowledge of electronics to fix this stuff, because it's very important. It's gonna help you, because to be honest, this stuff can make you really sick if you don't understand the principles. Side. Just try to pull it, nothing. So I know there's still some couple of screws holding the board, and so I think that's the RCA. So we'll hold, and now we just try now. Oh, still have a board. Still in the middle. Now the board comes loose. So this side, you don't need to take out all the screws. You just need to figure out just the RCA screw will make it. So here is the board. I just like to put it everywhere because the paste can get really dirty. Just to clean the board. Still has MOSFETs here on the screw. This is M. This is M. So like always, I'm gonna start by explaining everything you see here. So this is the input circuit, and it always begins with the fuse. Power input, the fuse. You have a diode, rectifier diode, the input filter capacitors, power MOSFET, a coil, couple of resistors, transistors, the rectifier diode, output transistors, current resistors, some couple of more. So I see in this board the op amps are the back. The op amps are the back, and it's actually the first board that I see the op amps at the back that I've prepared. Let's see a couple of soldering here. Looks like someone worked on it before, but because these power MOSFETs look good to me, I will just start checking them one by one, and let's see what diode mode. And remember, left lip in the middle, one side, left lip in the middle. Now the reading can be complicated when it's in the circuit, connected on the circuit. Okay, that's a voltage drop of 0.4. That is good. That is good. .4, which is good. So it's not good to assume anyways. I will just check, but I know there's no short on this side. I can see they are all new MOSFET that has been in there. Someone put it in. So input power MOSFETs are fine. Just check the rectifier diode. Okay, that's fine. I'll just check this diode here. That's fine, okay. Capacitors, I don't see any bulge, any bump. So I will just quickly go to the output section, just turning the board. So these are the output transistors. Since this is a 2-channel amplifier, you can see it's a 2-channel amplifier, channel A and B. You see, I think this is left channel and this channel A, this channel B. All this they do, they just drive the channels. They control the channels, the output channels of the amplifier, these output transistors. So most of the times, if you get a circumstance which is shorted or is in protection mode, you get the red light instead of the blue or the green light. Then you mostly want to focus your attention on this output section of the board, the main board. So I'm gonna start with the transistors on the right side. I'll just check. Just go. That is good. That is good. That channel is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. This good. This good. So now this amplifier doesn't want to switch on. It doesn't want to give out the power like that. Everything here looks fine. Everything on this side looks fine. So I'm gonna go now to this MOSFET this side. I shouldn't get a short. Shouldn't get continuity like this because the source and the drain with one being the cake. These MOSFETs are similar to the MOSFET used in the laptop main board, so I don't see any short here. And this IC around here, you check ICs, you can check the capacitors around them for short. I don't get a short at that capacitor. If I do get a beep sound, then I know this IC is faulty. So you just check for the capacitors that are connected to the pins, and then you check on them, and then you see they're fine. So we've checked the input diodes, output, preamps, op amps, no problems, everything is working fine. This particular car amplifier, it took me a long time to find out what the problem is, because some guys will just go on to start taking out ICs and changing out ICs. But this was a very unique problem here. I found out that after I discharged the capacitors, both the input and the output capacitors, and then I fitted the fuse nicely, then it switched on. So most of the times you just need to work with the power supply and give power to the board, and then from there on you can easily diagnose and fix the problem. It's funny how a simple thing can be a big problem, especially when you have little or no idea about certain problems. But certain type of fixes, I like to share them because anybody can do them. You don't need any expertise to do that. I will just show you now. The board is powering on. If I give it voltage here, you can see there, you see. So it was just the capacitors overcharged, and then the fuse which was not properly plugged in. That was all. It fixed the problem, and there was no light coming on here, but now there's light. So before you start taking out transistors and other components on the board, why don't you just check the fuse and try to discharge the capacitors and make them discharge so they are empty again, they can have new charge. So I hope this helps someone there struggling with a car amp that doesn't want to power on. Checked everything and didn't find any problem. Sometimes the problem is very small, sometimes the problem could be very hard to find, but you must do the proper diagnostics. Always start from the fuses. From the fuses you go through the power MOSFETs. Obviously you must check the capacitors. If there's any bump capacitor, there's no bump capacitor, try to discharge the capacitor. Then you go to the output, and it's simple. It's a basic thing again and again, because amplifiers take in sound and amplifies it, then gives out sound, better sound. So that's how the board works, and that's how the amplifier works. And thank you so much for watching my videos. And I see the subscriber count is going up, meaning the people are enjoying the videos and the content that we are providing. So if you're watching our video for the first time, or if you're a returning viewer but you have not yet subscribed, because I see most of our viewers have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel, because that's the only way you can help us and motivate us to bring out more interesting videos like this one. Have a nice day, bye bye, and stay safe.